All right, here it goes. Since nothing's coming out through the straw, I'm gonna take a peek at what's inside this cup. All right, pranksters, well, summer is here, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere, and a lot of you guys have been requesting some summer pranks. So in this video, I'm gonna show you a couple of pranks that you guys can pull off at home on friends and family using balloons and a cup. These are very simple to set up and anybody can fall for them, so prank at your own risk because they will be messy. Just be aware of that. Let's get started, guys. First, give this video a big thumbs up so I know you guys like this video and that you guys want to see more. Also subscribe if you haven't yet with the bell notifications turned on, especially since my next video is gonna be another how to sneak food into class for those of you that are still in school. All right, let's get this going. Check it out. All right, for this prank, you guys are gonna need an empty cup like this one. It could be from your favorite restaurant. You're also gonna need the lid, preferably a dark colored solid lid like this one is black. And you're gonna need a straw. And of course, as I mentioned, we'll be using balloons for these, but these are not just any balloons. These are the twisty balloons that you can make balloon animals out of. These are pretty long. So what we're gonna do first is, we're gonna fill this up with water. All right, and here it is. I don't know if I overfilled it. We'll find out right now. But one thing we need to do though is try to squeeze the water all the way down, or at least to the mid part of the balloon. Since this balloon is really long, we don't really need to push it all the way down. But we need to free up a lot of the tip. So give it a couple of inches. So now let's see if it'll fit inside the cup. We're gonna put the tail in first and then the body. And sure enough, it fits. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the tip stick out just a little, but we're gonna hold it in place and then the lid will keep it from squirting out. Just like this, guys. And of course we got the tip sticking out, which won't be an issue after we cut it. And we're also gonna take the straw and cut it, actually not in half. We just need a little piece like this, just to make it look realistic. Keep it sticking out like that. And like I said, we're gonna be cutting the tip. So let's do that right now, guys. And the prank is set. Leave it somewhere, and when your victim goes in for a sip, they won't be sipping anything out of this straw. So what your victim is gonna do is, they're gonna pop off the lid and see what's going on. And when they do that, the balloon is gonna squirt water on them. Let me show you how exactly. All right, here it goes. Since nothing's coming out through the straw, I'm gonna take a peek at what's inside this cup. Did it get me? I think it got me. I can't feel it, but I think it got me in the face. Yeah, I got my hat for sure. But that's basically what's gonna happen, and that's why I like those twisty balloons, because they have so much pressure, better than the actual water balloons. The water squirts out instantly, and if you guys saw, the pressure did a pretty good job. It got me pretty well. That's one prank that you guys can pull off on your friends and family. Maybe they won't mind because, come on, it's summertime, and water is the best way to stay fresh. Well, besides AC, of course. Now I'm gonna dump out the water in the balloon that's in there because we'll be using the same cup for our next prank. Now that it's empty, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be removing the bottom of this cup. So with my trusty blade, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut around the bottom till I remove the base. Very simple, very easy, guys. We need to make room for a balloon that will fit in there. All right, for this prank, we're also gonna need a water balloon, some string, some tape, and a safety pin like this one. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna fill up this balloon, but to a certain size. The balloon has to be able to come out through the bottom, so make sure it's smaller than the bottom of the cup. So let's head over to the sink and fill this up with water. Okay, here's the balloon, and as you guys can see, we put it inside the cup. We lift up the cup, and the balloon falls off the cup. It will not stay in the cup because it's smaller than the bottom of the cup. So that's how we want it, guys. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a piece of string. About 2 feet long is fine, like this. We're gonna cut it. On one end, we're gonna tie a knot. So make sure the knot is big. Now the other end, pranksters, we're gonna tie to the safety pin. And that's simple as well. Make sure you have a knot on that. That way it doesn't go anywhere. All right, and just to recap, one end has a knot and the other end is tied to the safety pin that you see right here. Now this safety pin right here is closed. We want this opened. So let's open it up, guys. And here's what we're gonna do. The pointy part, we're gonna stick to the top of the balloon. So place it on top and then with a piece of tape, attach it on. Just like this, pranksters. You know what? Let's use another piece just to be on the safe side. Here's what I've done with the balloon. I've taken the balloon that has the safety pin attached to it inside this cup. And now, if you guys look, the string is hanging from the outside. We just wanted to hang out just a little, right on the edge, because we are gonna put the lid on it. And that's pretty much it, guys. And if you guys look at the cup, I've placed it close to the edge. Reason why is because we want the balloon to drop. And the thing with water balloons is that they don't always pop when they hit the floor, as you guys can see from my last video. Time to make some dinner. Yeah, most of those balloons didn't pop, yet some of them did. So I don't want to run that risk of the balloon not popping. I'm making sure that it's gonna pop using the safety pin. So let me give you guys a demonstration of what's gonna happen when somebody picks up this cup. All right, demo time. Let's see what happens when somebody picks up this cup. And there you pranksters have it. A couple of pranks that will surely get your victims wet when they fall for them. Again, they are messy, so make sure you know who you're pranking and where you're doing it. You do not want to get in trouble, especially not during summer break, right? Now, if you guys want to see more of these, check out my channel. I have lots more pranks, lots more balloon pranks, a lot of messy pranks overall. So check it out, youtube.com/Nextraker. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll be seeing you pranksters in my next video, which will be how to sneak food into class, part 17. So we're barely gonna place the bowl over the balloon like this. So let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, look at this mess.